I watched on TV Donald Trump's uh, inauguration ceremony, where he became the 45th president of the USA. Um, Honestly speaking, it was a very poor show. He looked completely out of place, and the first lady was inappropriately dressed, and the whole thing didn't leave a good taste, dignified taste in my mind at least. It looked like a poorly choreographed Hollywood script. But that's besides the point. Donald Trump said that America first. Well, there's nothing new in that. Every administration, every president has said that before and repeated that. And it's been said repeatedly. And it goes without saying that there's nothing new in that. Every country's interests lie ahead of the others. So there's nothing new in that. Then he said that as opposed to in the past, where the power was transferred from one administration to another, this time around it's being transferred from one administration to people. Well, it certainly is being transferred from one administration to the business elite of the U.S. If you look at his cabinet, they're all billionaires, businessmen. So I don't know what people is he talking about. And he said he's going to create jobs through infrastructure development. Uh, yes, it's a move that does create jobs and bring um, uh, prop up the economies, but it's best done when the economies are in recession. U.S. is not in recession right now, and if they go and embark into massive infrastructure program, it could only cause inflation. And we all know that inflation beyond a certain point is not really has its own negative effects. Plus, the infrastructure will not create jobs for cross section of the community. It will only create jobs for a certain section of the business. So it's a move which can help, but it's not really would be a great move at this point in time for the U.S. to undertake. If he brings manufacturing jobs home, you're really talking about increased cost of producing the same thing that is produced in China or other countries. And the cost differential could range from 40 to 80%. So which means if the Americans buy the goods produced uh, in the U.S., they could become poorer because of paying higher cost for the same good that was being produced in China and brought home. Or they will basically go for cheaper import substitutes, which really have no positive effect on the economy. Another important point he made was that he wants to eradicate Islamic radicalism from the face of the earth. I fully support that. I basically believe that all kind of radicalism should be eliminated from this world so that people can live, go on with the life and live peacefully. Everybody deserves that. The whole world deserves that. Whether it's Islamic or Hindu or Christian or Jewish or whatever, all kind of radicalism should be vanished, finished from the face of the earth. So, but how can you? The question is how. You can't. History has proven um, that you can't eliminate or eradicate radicalism by force. The more force you use, people become more radical. So the only way you can do it is to have a supportive and reconciliatory attitude. So if Donald Trump is serious, then what we could see is a more supportive and reconciliatory attitude towards Muslim, and therefore bringing them on the table and making them understand that they have to really shun the radicalism for the benefit of the Muslim community and the world. I think that would be a great move if he did that. But if he's started using force like the previous administrations have used and spent about billions and trillions of dollars in doing that and unsuccessfully, so he's going to fail. So my personal view is that Donald Trump did not offer anything new. He just said the same thing using different words. And I think he's basically set himself for failure than success because he seems to say things without having thought them through. These are my comments on initial views on him. I could be wrong, but I would like to hear your views. What do you think he said, and what do you think what I think he said? So with that note, I'll leave you, and just have a good day and enjoy yourself and stay blessed.